So I've really thought for a long time that um, how we spend our time and our money shows what we really care about. um, there's a verse that says that where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. And I mean, our time in today's age is really a lot like our treasure. So we can spend both our time and our money in different places. It acts kind of like as a mirror. So every once in a while, I want to take a look at that and take stock and say, well, where am I spending that time? Where am I spending my money? Because that shows me what I really care about. That, I mean, when it comes push comes to shove, that's what I'm choosing. And so, if you want to have a redemptive impact in the world, and you want to form yourself into the kind of person that's gonna have an impact that way, you need to have grit, which is the core value that we have here. And the way that we say that is do the thing. And so there's an essay by Strangest Loop that I'm going to read to you, but I'll also throw it on the screen for you, which has been sort of a mantra that we've used here in the past. And so I want to share that with you because I think it's pretty cool. It says, preparing to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Scheduling time to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Making a to-do list for the thing isn't doing the thing. Telling people you're going to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Messaging friends who may or may not be doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Writing a banger tweet about how you're going to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Hating on yourself for not doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Hating on other people who have done the thing isn't doing the thing. Hating on the obstacles in the way of doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Fantasizing about all the adoration that you'll receive once you do the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading about how to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading about how other people have done the thing isn't doing the thing. Reading this essay isn't doing the thing. The only thing that is doing the thing is doing the thing. And so I want to tell you a little bit of a story about a student that we had last year that did the thing and did the thing consistently over time. So this was Caleb Vidian. We had and for 2 years he did the thing. He started out and he had great ideas and great stories, and he had some skill at it, but he just showed up to every game. He showed up consistently every single time, all of the games. He volunteered, he slowly learned new things, and he just put out content. And if you can see his arc as the DC prefect of athletics last year, when he began, it was rough, but he just kept going, and doing that he got better. We had another student who would say of himself that he probably started out with more ability that way and more desire, and he tried a few times, and the stuff that he did occasionally was better. But by the end of the year, it didn't matter anymore. Caleb was just better. And he knew it. The other guy was like, yeah, I just didn't do the thing enough. And so Caleb ended up being the one who was capable, right? Because he just consistently did the thing. And it wasn't that he started with more ability or skill or money. He just spent the time that was required to do the thing. And when it was uncomfortable or raining or an away game, he just did the thing. And so he had an impact. He became the prefect. He had all these social media posts. He's been called about jobs afterwards regularly for people who want the thing that he made, because he did the thing and he did it in public. And so I think there's a passage in Matthew 24. It says that he who continues to the end, or who doesn't give up, is the one who will be saved. The one who endures to the end will be saved. And it's not like salvation in the same way, but it's in a passage that sort of speaks to this, right? That just doing the thing over time is what will have the impact. And there's another quote, and I'm going to read this one too, from Denzel Washington. Say whatever you will about him, but this is he nails it. So he says, dreams without goals are just dreams, and ultimately they fuel disappointment. On the road to achieving your dreams, you must apply discipline, but more importantly, consistency. Because without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish. And so I think every action that we take moves us closer to who we're becoming. Every choice that we make forms who we are. And with Entropy at Work, it's always sort of pushing against who you want to be, right? You're becoming less and slower and less capable. And it's the number of attempts that matters. So just the at-bats, just trying it again. And I mean, even in making these videos, I've had to make a bucket of these before I got to the place where I'm making the ones that I'm making now, and I'm still not content, so I should make more. But consistent action happens slowly, and over time, you'll see the results. They don't happen right away, and you don't see them initially. But once you do them enough and given enough time, the gulf between who you were and who you've become is vast, and it's something that others can't cross. So if you want to have a redemptive impact, in the world. You have to consistently take action in the same direction over time. And it's my hope that next time you want to switch to something that's easier, or that you want to give up this year while you're working on this, and Lord willing for the rest of your lives, that instead that you'll choose to just do the thing.